Just like the other projects, of course, we will need a starter. So just follow the link that I provided in the previous lecture. And once you get here, of course, again, we can either clone it, we can fork it, or we can just simply download the project. As always, I'm going to go with clone option. So I'm going to get the URL here and I'm going to navigate back to my machine. I think I'm going to zoom in just so you can see that there's no sorcery going on. So CD and then desktop, since that's where I'm going to build the project. And of course, I'm going to go with git clone and I'm going to copy and paste the URL. In here, I'll right away rename it since, of course, I find that long name to be annoying. We're just going to go with store and I'm going to open up a new window as far as my text editor is concerned. And as always, I like to set it side by side. So in here, we'll have a new browser window as well. So this is just a Mac thing, nothing really coding specific. And once I have these two windows side by side, you probably already know the drill. We just need to run npm install, and then I'll right away run npm start. And while that is spinning up, I'm going to open up localhost 3000, which of course has nothing in there. And as far as the project, the complete project, I'll keep it. I'll keep it side by side just so I can go over some things as we're building the project. Now, I don't need the React project site, and I don't think I need the GitHub repo anymore. So I'll close these two. As you can see, at the moment, I'm installing the dependencies. And then once that is done, of course, the dev server will kick it into gear. So I'll stop the video and I'll resume it once my dev server is up and running. And once the dev server is up and running, we should see comfy slot starter text on the screen. And now I'm going to navigate back to my text editor. I'll open up the localhost right here. And you know what? Before we start looking at the setup, I would want to remove the Git. So I would want to set up Git from the scratch. So let me stop the server. In Mac, the command is remove and then -rf. So that just means that I'm removing a folder and I'll remove the Git folder like so. That just means that I'll set up a Git repo, a new Git repo for this particular project. Because keep in mind that, of course, since I clone it, my URL is still pointing to the starter. And since you probably don't want that, I would also suggest removing the Git folder. Now, if you're using Windows, of course, the command is different, but for the Mac, it's rm and then space -rf space and then .git. And now, of course, I can clear my terminal and I'm going to go back to npm start and we'll start our project by taking a look at the starter project.